Psalm 18. So I actually read this yesterday. It was pretty long. It's a lot about God being David's rock, fortress, and deliverer. And there's a lot of graphics, like graphical references, like war references. So it's he David was in a state where he's almost dying, I guess. So it says like the cords of death entangled him, and in his distress he called out to the Lord, and God parted the heavens, came down, he mounted cherubim and flew. So all of this, I'm not sure if this is actually what David saw, or if it's imagery that like poetic language that he used. But it sounded like there were like natural phenomenon that happened, earthquake that happened, that he was rescued. It's at this point David thinks that he kept the ways of the Lord and have been blameless before God. And so he said, like, to the faithful, then God showed himself to be faithful, and the blameless, then God is blameless. God saved the humble, and God keep his lamp burning, so still keep him alive. So God, his way is perfect, God's word is flawless. And then he trains David's hands for battle. He helps David's feet to be like the feet of a deer, causes to stand on the heights without without stumbling and falling down. He is his shield. He provided a path for David's feet. David pursued his enemies and overtook them, and he did not turn back until they were destroyed. And yeah, a lot of right here is the part where it's like pretty graphic, very battle, very warlike, and David is a person of war, not of peace. Well, I can't say that. He tries to be peaceful, but he is a warrior at heart. So yes, he basically overtakes his enemies, and that he praises God, and that God gives David great victories and show his unfailing love to David, to his descendants forever. So the war references kind of it kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable, but I know the author and his background, and I can understand where he's coming from. The references about God being a protector and a shield is very true for me, and even though I haven't seen natural phenomenon that actually help me escape anything, I can understand maybe it's some references to when Saul was chasing after him, or the Philistines, but David has been in a lot of life and death situation, and I'm pretty sure a lot he can recount a lot of instances where God deliver him from his enemies through miraculous and using forces of nature to help him with that. And I don't doubt that that happened at all.